Oh, this is not. Okay, that's not turned on yet. Never mind. It's time to go over how to do it with gun scabs because there's no video in the community that actually addresses this issue. So gun scabs are an interesting variety of scab because they're not like the melee scabs. Let me see if I can find myself one. Battle here. They're all out today. That's unfortunate. Oh, here we go. You got your melee scab right here. That tomahawk guy. Look at that. Grapple. And yeah, once you get kind of seasoned up with this game, these guys are not a problem. This guy right here. Now that's your problem. So how do you deal with these guys? And make sure you don't die hard with them. Well, first of all, get behind something. That helps a lot. Because, you know, their bullets can't hit you. Now, if you're kind of tired and you don't have a lot of time, what you could do is this. If they can't run their magazine out and reload, I'm going to shoot a shot here. Get them to reload. There's nothing much they can do. But if you're time pressured, well, there's nothing you can do. This guy, you're going to run up to him, and then immediately start attacking. You want to kill him as fast as possible. And then get out of there. There's a lot of different types of gun scabs. I guess we're all sniper rifles today, but how do you deal with each and every single one? And what's the most easy and convenient way to do that? I'm going to be trying to accomplish that. So, let's get started.
Immediate medical assistance need.
I'm not using a script for this, by the way. This is just like a general tutorial how to like deal with gun scabs. Because no one addresses this. Now you have a lot of different types of gun scabs. You have your broom handle scabs, you have your handgun, you have your Glock scabs, you have your dual wield scabs, you have your shotgun and your sniper rifle scabs, and then you have your assault rifle scabs. And then you also got the lever actions as well, the two different types. And the DMR ones as well. But the DMRs and the sniper rifles kind of fall in the same category. So I'm going to be trying to get footage for all of them here to use in the video, but I'll see. So, we got a crate here.
Warning. Are exiting the safe area.
Okay, that's amazing. For someone. Anyway. Scavenger. And you are a force spear. I don't want you. Oh yeah, and you're a CBJ PDW scav. I forgot to mention those. Anyway. We're gonna need some scavs here to find. And so I can acquire footage for the video. Because this is a necessary tutorial. I'm just using all of the... Here we go. They're pretty easy to find. They usually start fights with other scavs. Let's see here. There you go. We got a handgun scab here. And then also the raiders as well. The raiders I'll touch on later because they're very, very different. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to fight you right now. Unfortunate. Oh, he died. Oh, dang. Guess I'm doing the same thing. Gonna try and find footage for each and every single scab at it. But generally, the tactic is the same. You want to, for time pressure, shove attack, shove, attack. There is better ways of handling that, and you gotta use the environment around you to your advantage. This is something people don't think about too much when it comes to the game linear, because the second they start getting shot at, they start running the other direction because they're afraid of dying. But you can fight these guys. It's very easy. Obviously, if you have a firearm, yeah, very easy to do. But let's just say you're just your survivor who just spawned in, he doesn't know what to do, and he's got to fight a gun scav. What do you do? First of all, you're gonna get hurt. You can't get away with not getting hurt from these guys unless you get lucky.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
So, we're gonna find a gun scav here. And your pitchfork. Here we go. So that over there is a shotgun scav. Now he's a very dangerous one. Probably one of the most dangerous ones in this game people sleep on. Because when we get close, and also the dual pistol scav there as well. So here, we'll take out the dual pistol first, actually. So what dual pistol does, he immediately runs at you with his handgun, so it's lighting you up. What do? Well, first of all, you gotta find something you can get behind. Otherwise, you're gonna be taking lots of damage all day. You can't shove him. You don't want him to attack you, or try to get him to reload. Now for shotgun guy over here, he's gonna mess me up pretty bad. So what you want to do is, if he sees you and he starts blasting, get behind something. Now I kind of fractured my arm here, but like, see, you can't get through these logs here. This is how you mainly want to deal with gun scavs. You're just gonna try and get them to waste all their ammo, and then since he's reloading, attack him. And that's kind of scuffed by me there, but he's gonna run out of shells here eventually and be forced to reload. Because they all have to start reloading. And then you do this again, and there you go. They take no more than 2 light combos, generally, but some of them are built to live. So let's talk about that. The same goes for Spaz 12 scavs. Spaz 12 scavs are literally the 870 scavs, but they just have a faster rate of fire. And they have more shots. They also reload slightly faster too, so they are kind of dangerous. Or no, they're really dangerous. You generally want to stay away from shotgun scavs. If you have a method of getting rid of them, like throwing knives, I'd recommend. But generally, don't engage them, unless you're forced into a position where you have to. Let's see if we can find a lever action scav, because these guys are a pain in the butt. And they're personally my least favorite scav to fight, because they do a lot of damage really fast, and they're dead accurate too. Oh yeah, and your fanners. They're kind of falling in the same category. So let's see how to deal with a lever action, if you can find one.
Leaving the safe area.
A sniper, and 2 handguns. Right here. Well, I guess I'll go over the handgun. So there's 2 types of handguns. There's the broom handle and the semi-automatic pistol. The semi-automatic pistol one, which is the one right in front of me here, he's gonna start shooting once he sees me. Ow. Yeah, don't let that hit you. You do this crouch as well, because she goes for center mass here. The center. But these guys, if he's reloading, he's gonna try and back up. Don't let him. He's gonna kind of scuffed. If you get easier to it, easier to it. Yeah, generally don't want to fight these guys, they will mess you up. But get behind something, like any pile of this stuff, it'll stop all bullets. I'm trying to find a lever action here so I can show you how to deal with it. Now there is also the cultists as well, but I'm gonna save those guys for a different time because they're a very special breed. That's a grass guy. I guess I can't find one. Here's another pistol scav. I can't shove, so if you can't shove, or for whatever reason, there's nothing here to help you, just gonna try and kill as fast as possible. What also helps for them is spinning around in circles. Try to get in circles around them. You see, look, he's missing all his shots on me. And eventually he'll die. So, if there's no cover, try running around in circles on them. And that will work. You see, I kind of got away there unscathed. If you can't get behind something, start running circles around them. Really tight circles. This also applies to shotguns as well. Snipers it works really good on, sometimes. And also broom handles. Fanners and levers, though, that's a different story, which we gotta talk on. If I could find one of those. Of course, the short answer is don't. Because, don't. Let me see if I can find the lever action here, just to show you all the pain. Also, we can't forget the big, scary AK scat.
Exiting the safe area.
We got a shotgun guy there. Not what we want. It's a handgun scav. They generally spawn near the back of the map. Where are you? Actually, here we go. Oh no, you're another spaz tall scav. Never mind. Oh shit. Can't find a lever action, bro. Or a fanner.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
What is Eden today? The most peaceful place on Earth? I guess so. Alternatively, we can also use the duo pen for gun scavs, hunting axe of some kind, except for assault rifle scavs, like the AK scav, and the lever action. The levers, though, not the regular Winchester ones, the ones that run at you. You'll see what I'm talking about here.
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
Baton handgun. Here we go. The big bad AK scav. Everyone fears this guy, and he's got immense backup too. So AK scavs, they're oh man, yeah. So AK scavs. So they have the AK-70. They got Looney Tunes tape, unless you get unlucky. So they immediately do is they start shooting at you when you get within range. If you try to approach them, you're gonna want to kill them as fast as possible. Shove, just get them stunned. Kill them. Reloading. Oh, there we go. But yeah, generally try to stay away from them. If you are forced to combat one, run straight. Try and move around him in circles if you can. His bloom is very high though, so what'll happen is, since he has bloom, it might tag you still. Because he has very high bloom with his assault rifle. We also saw the Winchester scab there as well, which I'll touch on if we get up to him. But AK scabs, just try to kill him as fast as possible. You want a light attack combo if you got some sort of weapon. With a good heavy attack, just try and do the heavy attack to kill them as fast as you can. You don't want them dealing a lot of damage to you. General rule of thumb. That is... where are you? Specify. One lever action scab, man, come on. Just give me one lever action. I've dropped 12,000 frames, what the fuck?
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
And, here we go. Another AK scavenger. Stay away from these guys if you can. But if you gotta fight them because they're got in a crate or something, well, here's how to do it. Try to at least get out of their LOS. So if they have line of sight on you, they're gonna fight you. Here. Shove again, shove again. See, look at that. Got away pretty unscathed there. I lost 30 health. Should be detrimental for anyone else, but yeah. That's generally how you want to kill them. Anyway, broom handle up here next. Same idea, shove. Or better yet, pick up his own weapon and blast him with it. Like that. And then that kind of triggers everybody. So, here's Winchester. He's got lever action over here. He's just gonna try and shoot at you. You can run circles around all. It always works like this. You see, he can't hit me. He's trying to get it. He's gotta reload now. Reload that lever action fast as fuck. Oh. But running around circles helps a lot because they can't hit you. Now for shotgun guys, it's very hard because you can see here since he has spread, he can tag me a little bit sometimes. And there's a huge chance that I get one-shotted here. Don't pay attention. Oh yeah, see that. And this guy, it doesn't work quite well for the pistol scabs because you see he runs backwards. That's why the pistol scabs you can't do that. You can't run backwards on the pistol scabs because they're gonna start running backwards. And that's also why you can't do it to the AK scabs as well because they're gonna start running backwards. That's why you have to close the distance as fast as you can and be within shoving distance. Because if you can stun them, you can absolutely save yourself a lot of trouble. Generally, though, most of the gun scavengers, like the shotgun and the Winchester, they will stand still and try to shoot you. In which case, you can run circles around them, and they won't be able to hit you. It's a good way to deal with them. I'm just trying to find a lever action here, so I can show how to deal with those. And a fanner, hopefully, because I haven't seen a fanner. Got a Dragonov scav. So, Mr. Dragonov scav here. He's a little DMR guy, so he doesn't have a laser. Unlike the hunting rifle, they're very similar. This is what he does. You stay moving pretty close to them, they generally can't hit you. So I'm gonna reload here. As long as I'm walking around him in circles, he can't do anything. You can switch direction too. Just get as close as you can to him. Hit me. And melee when he's reloading, and he's no more. That freaking dream state kind of screwed me up there. Anyway, on to the next type of scout. So that you can get over here. Anyway, here's a hunter scavenger. So very similar to his Brethren, being the Dragonov scav. Once again, try to get as close as you can. And try to circle. He's gonna back up though, that's what's different about him. You see he's backing up here as I'm getting closer. Because if you're this close to him, he can't do anything. And once you're like this, beat him up. Dies in 2 light combos, usually, if you're running like Arbiter or something. And then we also have over there, we have SKS Scavenger. SKS is interesting, because he's like the Dragonov Scav. But here he doesn't move backwards, just so and see, even though I'm this close to him, he can still tag me. So he can be kind of tricky. But he only does 10 damage. He's, well, at least with traits applied. I actually don't have Fearless or Dependable, actually, so that's 10 damage flat out. Generally say more though. Time pressure, shove, and just kill them as fast as you can. There's 7 fell in there. I'm not letting you kill me, boy. Break my own legs. Get dunked on. Find a lever option or a fanner. They're kind of rare though. You won't see them often in Scout. You will see them in Scav War though.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Anyway, we also have another type of scavenger here. The CBJ PDW scav. He's a bit interesting. He's somewhat similar to the AK scav, but not quite. He's more closely related to his fanner cousin. The I don't want to kill. I want to keep picking. Very mean first night here. out of this world. These, you gotta, if you see these, take it out. These will save your life. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him alone. Actually, here. There we go. Alright, so CBJPW Scav. What he's gonna do is he's gonna see you and he's gonna start running at you. He's gonna get as close as he can to you. Pump you up full of lead. Not very accurate. So he's very dangerous, surprisingly. You can walk around in circles, although he's very, very, very weak. He's a very weak scavenger. Nope, nope, not going in there.
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
Handgun and spaz. Not what I'm looking for. Man, I can't find a single lever action scan. They're hard to find. I guess I'll have to pull some footage. But the lever action scabs. Interesting bunch. So, what the lever action scabs do to you, as well as their fanner cousins, they're gonna run up to you as fast as they can. Once they get within their proper range, they're gonna start firing rapidly and dealing tons of damage to you, inflicting a lot of bad things you don't want to yourself, like artery and fracture. To deal with them, the revolver scabs, fanners that run up to you and fan you out with the revolvers, shove them. Shoving is key to dealing with those guys, because the less bullets they can put out, the less damage they can do to you. They generally don't have a lot of ammo. But the thing with the lever action scabs that makes them different from the fan is that they have a lot more. They have over 100 HP, so a single arbor shot's not going to be enough. And then also, you have Yosef. Yosef and his ACAM guards. And also the MCX Raiders. Well, the MCX Raiders are kind of deserving of their own video without a weapon, because they are very complex in their own respect. And they shut a lot of damage really fast. There's not much you can do once you've been spotted by one. Here's the lever action scav in action. See, he's running at me really fast. He makes some distance here, so he's gonna run at me. He's in range. He's spamming his lever action. He's gonna reload it. These guys, they will attempt to jump over this sometimes. So if I jump, he jump over it. Yeah, very nasty. Generally try to beat them up as fast as you can. Not a fun scav to fight. Don't get the confused for the Winchester scavs either. You'll tell because they have the glasses on. If you see the glasses on their face, just leave. They're the worst scav to fight, in my opinion. I hate them. Fanners are frail. The revolver fanners are frail, so I don't think they're that hard. And anyway, talking on the AKM guards. The AKM guards have a variety of
Now
weapons. They're
leaving the safe
basically like
area.
MCX scavs with a lot of health. What they can do is either use their AKM to blast you down and hit scan you, or they can, throw a grenade. And that grenade can do a lot of damage. What you want to do is try to get as far away from them as possible. You don't want to get too close. Try to get within a good distance where you're outside of their grenade range. This is assuming if you have rifle clips. If you don't, melee them. Get with it, get in their face, shove them, stun them. Stunning gun scavs is key.
Alert, an agent has left your team.
And lastly is Yosef. Yosef's an interesting guy. What he does is that he runs at you full speed of his M60 and completely mag dumps it into your body. You can shove him and stun him to give yourself some breathing. It's not gonna be a lot to prevent that. So, what do? Well, shove him, obviously. And just try to melee him. Kill Yosef as fast as possible. I recommend getting an automatic weapon for this process as well. And headshot him, because he will die within at least one AKM mag. If you don't have access to those, well, that's unfortunate, because you're going to have to fight it anyway. Luckily, an I4S will do you pretty good, as long as you don't have morale. Make sure you're well fed.
You are now entering the safe area.
I feel like I missed one, but I'm not too entirely sure. That's all the tips I could give for all of them, at least the ones I've seen. As for the labs ones, however, for example, the cultists with the SMG, they're kind of like CBJ PDW scavs when they'll run at you and try to mag dump you. So just think of CBJ PDW scavs with a lot more health. Anyway, yeah, that's it.